want you to name him Ishmael. Point number 2 is God already hears you. Because God hears. And it goes, honestly, miss everything that they said. And then it's like a pause, and you're like, did you ask me something? Was I supposed to answer a question? We never had that encounter with God. God hears everything that we say. And how we know is how he responds to us. The angel of the Lord is talking to Hagar. He asks her a question. She responds, and the angel responds to her with 4 different things. He gives her a promise. He says, you are pregnant with a son, named him Ishmael. He gives her a path forward. He says to her, you go back to your mistress, go back to Sarai and submit. This is not the kind of God we serve. The kind of God that avoids real tough. That's church people.
Amen.
I'll never forget, my son passed away, and having conversations with the saints. And sometimes having conversations with the saints, reality. Because God says both and can be the truth. The truth can be your provision and all the things he wants to do in our life without first addressing our reality. Don't let us church people make you think that God does not care about your actual reality.
Amen.
He's not saying to you, you're too blessed to be stressed. He's not saying that to you. He's saying that's actually a very stressful situation. I understand. And I have blessed you.
Yes.
And I have called you.
Yes.
And I'm more than enough for you.
Yes.
And you have what it takes to walk this out. And I see you and I hear you. That is the kind of God that we serve. And Hagar had no idea that God was this relational. Had no idea that God was this intimate with her. Had no idea that God cared about the details of her life because no one in her life ever did. No one in her life ever cared about what her desires were. No one in her life cared about the pain that she had experienced. And sometimes when we haven't been witnessed by other people in our life, we think that God too does not hear us. But God heard Hagar. And he gave her a promise. You're going to have a son, and you're going to be a mother to many nations. Who would have ever thought that Hagar, if you just looked at the way that she was raised, the place in society, and you have to remember, this was not a time where there was advocacy for people that were marginalized. There was no Me Too movement. There was nobody going around trying to look out for the minorities. That was not the case. If you were in the lower level of social status, that's where you stayed. But God looked down from heaven, and when he saw Hagar, he didn't see what everybody else saw.